at you every single morning, every minute, every moment. Always tried to hide my feelings from you. Damn girl, I admit it. I know I'm hard to deal with, I'm a handful. A lot of pain in your eyes, you got a damn fool. You a diamond in the dirt. Hello. And we're back again with another episode of Donutson Talks. I'm your host always, Teddy D. With a backwood, it always gotta be a fat wood. And as always, calm vibes with great friends. I'm accompanied by a longtime friend. This is another friend that's kind of going on 10 years of friendship.
Yeah.
Do the math.
10 years. Wow, I didn't even think of it.
Sir Vega.
Yo, it was good.
Sir Beanie around the ears. We're going to get to that. Mr. Alfredo Vega here.
It was good, guys. Yo, been a pleasure being here, man. Big pleasure.
Always, like I said.
Been waiting to do this, yo.
Calm vibes with great friends. So, like I said, me and Alfredo go back 10 years. Freshman year of high school. Like I always ask people that I went to high school with, how did you see yourself in high school? And then how did you see me in high school?
Going into high school, I was definitely I didn't have like really an expectation. I was like just ready to just meet new people and shit. But honestly, like I remember the first day, it was really crazy. Like I remember we had Miss M together that first year.
For Bath.
Yeah, and that class was shaped weird. It was like an L, and he would sit all the way in the back, yo. And the first time I had an interaction with him was with Peter was when I forgot you was roasting me, bro. I remember he was roasting me from the back. I'm like, who the hell is talking? Like I'm looking back at Peter, I'm just laughing. You used to wear that red sweater, bro.
Red sweater.
Yeah.
So I used to wear this red sweater. It was a Rutgers sweater, and I went to Rutgers now too.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Manifesting, bro.
I didn't want to go to Rutgers though. But I used to rock this red sweater just like all the time. Because also I wasn't wearing uniform like a uniform. I didn't want to wear a polo shirt. Rock the red sweater. But that class, we used to roast each other. That shit was just hilarious. But like I said in the beginning, Fredo with the beanie over the ears. That comes from like Alfredo. You know when beanies were a trend?
Yeah.
He used to put them down over his ears, like, cause it'd be cold.
Yeah, it would be cold, and
I
just put them over my ears, right? Yeah. And people would just roast me, yo. They'd be like, yo, look at this guy, like, yo, these, like, I was known for that, bro.
Yeah,
I swear, dude. Like, it was. I remember I had 3. I had the Chicago Bulls one, the Orlando Magic. Yeah, that one was the one that was like everybody knew me by, and I forgot the other one. I think it was like a just generic, like plain colored one, but I would definitely rock the Magic the most because it matched with the polo and shit.
Was fly.
It was fly.
Beanies were hard. They were.
At the time, it was like that was like the big thing, yo.
That was like the big thing.
There was a
rock.
time where everyone was rocking beanies, listening to Joey Badass. That was a good time.
Yeah. that was a fun time, man. Yeah. I remember that.
So also in high school, you played soccer. Yeah. Where did that love of soccer come from? Like your culture or?
Yeah, definitely my culture. My dad made me play when I was like, he put me in the league when I was like 5 years old, and then I just kept playing ever since. Never really had that drive though to keep going, like because I feel like if I would have loved it a little more, I would have been playing for like a team or something more. I just played recreationally, like recreational leagues and whatnot.
You was kind of nice in high school.
Yeah. So I remember exactly, like, it's crazy, like you mentioned this, because like before freshman year, like that summer after 8th grade, I had gone to Belleville Park to play, just to play for fun. And that's where I meet Douglas. Like before high school, I met Douglas there. Like I remember seeing him, and he was like, "Yo, you trying to play?" And then we played and shit. And he would ask me, "Yo, what school you going to?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm going to Bloomfield Tech." And he was like, "Oh, that's crazy, cause I'm there now. Like I'm going there too." He was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, for real, bro? That's tough." And then he was like, "Yo, you should definitely come to the tryouts. Yo, we're having tryouts." It was like beginning of August, and
shout out Douglas.
Yeah, shout out. That's my boy. I just seen him like 2 months ago during a soccer game. He was a little drunk, but he was chilling.
Do what you gotta do. We chilling. You gotta cut the edge a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I started liking soccer like 4 or 5 years old, really early on, and it's just I just been playing ever since. I don't really play much now, but
that's lit. I remember like I said with you, like you, Chris, it was like the running joke, like I played the bench. But like when I became your soccer manager, like, cause I was just too nice to play. Like that's just who I am. Teddy D, too nice to be on the field.
Like it was we tried to register him, and the guys were like, "Nah,
it's too hard." That's what the state said.
Yeah, the
Said it
state
was
the
too
state was on
hard.
some bull. We would have won everything if we had him.
You know?
He was like signed to PSG at that.
Exactly.
Point.
But we've been on the bench. This is like probably sophomore year. Like we had a good team like sophomore year too.
It was a great team.
Like we could have definitely won states for Jersey.
I just feel like I don't know. It's just a lot of shit happened. Like I feel like we had a good. It's like we had a good team, but we didn't know how to play for each other in the first 2-3 years. That last year though, I don't know, something clicked. Like we just started tweaking, bro. Like
I miss being on the bench though. That's where all the funny people were on the bench.
Yeah.
No lie, like we'd be on the side just cracking up like the whole game, just talking shit, making fun of people playing. If they fuck up in the game, ooh.
Yeah. Football, I never played offense like ever, so I'd be on the bench for offenses, be clowning motherfuckers.
Jeez, yo, like the high school soccer though, it was max sometimes. Like
I used to love their games.
Yo, we had a rivalry with technology.
Technology
bro.
high school.
Yo, they would that was the
fuck
op.
you technology. That was the op.
Yo,
ops.
like that. It was on site literally. Like
it was about to be a fight. Yeah.
I fought from Steiner. That was our rival soccer high school. I used to get fights at the parking lot.
Gee, damn, for real.
That field. We didn't go that far.
Yeah.
No, the farthest it's gone though. The farthest it went was remember when Nani.
Shout out Nani.
Yeah, shout out my boy Nani. That's
Moji.
my friend 15 years. That's my friend for 15 years.
Sandbox.
But like,
spit on somebody.
Yeah, bro. basically, somebody tackled him real hard, and he got up and straight spit, bro. Like straight.
It was like you spit on him. No, you did.
No, you didn't.
Bro.
We all seen it. Everyone seen it. So, out of high school, what was your ideas? Like, I know you just graduated. Hold up. He just graduated.
Yeah, I graduated during the pandemic, bro. It was hard, but you know what? It was done. It got done, yo.
So after high school, was college something that you definitely wanted to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even before high school, I always wanted to go to college.
And what was your major? What did you just?
I did criminal justice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Want to be a cop or something?
Yeah,
or a lawyer, like.
Well, my goal is to be like in law enforcement administration for the city of Newark, because but to get there I gotta be a cop, I think. So it's like, I gotta do what I gotta do, but like my opinion on cops is like, like there's a lot of bad apples in the all the crap that's going on with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. It's unforgivable and inexcusable, and it could have definitely been prevented. But that's why I feel like if we truly want change in this stuff, then I feel like I can help out with that. You
can play your part.
Because right now the culture around here is fuck 12. It's like I get it. I understand.
12. Huh? It's big fuck 12.
Mm-hmm. No, it is. And I've had my bad experiences with police too, and it's like they think they're the bag apples. They really think they're like they are above the law, and I've seen good cops out here that actually want to make a change and stuff, but sometimes like it's hard because when a lot of these cops that make bad decisions, they make the bad decisions, then the whole perception of cops change.
It flips, yeah.
But that's why. So with my major, I feel like I want to get up there in the anarchy. I mean, not the anarchy, the hierarchy. And I want to, change everything, bro. Like I want to. That's like my goal. Make cop work for the people instead of work for themselves. That's like my goal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That doesn't happen today.
I tell my brothers I think they'll be good cops, but it's still it's that fine line of like.
Yeah, I understand.
And I was supposed to meet with a cop. You remember Will that went to BT?
Yeah, Will.
He's a North police. I was supposed to meet with him and like talk with him. Mm-hmm. But like we had a quick conversation. He kind of has the same idea of like I'm gonna try to see if I can help and change it within to do what I really could do. Yeah. But so you want to be a cop? What type of gun would you rock with if they let you choose? They don't let you choose. What type of gun would you have though?
Definitely Glock. I don't know which one though. 14 is good.
Would you hook it up?
Would I hook
it
up?
If they let you like, if they in the magical world, dog, they let you like hook a gun up. You put the extended clip on it.
Oh,
they would never allow that. But would you put the extended clip Put some mods on it. Put a little scope.
Little silencer. Yeah, honestly, I'll put an extended clip on that for sure. What? Like maybe make that shit fully auto.
Facts. So like from high school to college, what would you say you changed? Because I see you've changed, like from like, of course everyone changed growing up, but like I know you from high school.
I'm glad you brought that up. When I was in high school, I felt like I was easily manipulated, like not by people, but I'm talking about like by what I saw. So like for example, let me give you an example. Freshman year, you know, I ain't know about like fashion or kicks, you know, none of that. I would just rock like, you know, the standard Nikes, I guess you could say. And you know, I didn't have like let me put this in street terms. I had no drip at all.
Yeah, no drip.
I had no drip.
No swag.
Nothing. Like, so I remember my freshman year, my homeroom class was Jargello.
Oh, fuck that dude.
Yo, my God.
I love that dude.
We'll go back to that, but he was an asshole. But anyway, so you know, watching y'all, like, you know, I would see y'all with like, you know, 5s. And I remember that year the Bread 11s came out. The bread, everybody had those, bro.
Ooh, those were stupid.
Yo, they went crazy, bro. And the taxis came out too.
I'm gonna put you on some game. A lot of people have fake breads.
Oh,
seriously? What?
A lot of people have fake breads.
Hell yeah.
Word, because I'm like, yo, everybody got bread here, bro.
Everyone had, bro. This whole school had breads. There's no way. Yeah. And I know some people who have fakes. Not gonna speak on their names.
Word, can't do that. But that's Max. I didn't know that. You know? Word, bro. I was trying to get them shit though. I remember that's when Flight Club not really that big.
Flight Club was huge in high school.
At the time, they used to be so expensive. They
were the only store though.
Yeah, like exactly. There was no StockX. Like there was not really no Goat like that. No Grails.
Like consignment shops.
No, none of that.
Yeah, sneakers weren't there yet.
Locker and Champs and shit.
Yeah, and if you couldn't get them there, then you gotta try luck either on like, you know, people will resell, but they'll charge crazy. Or you go to Flight Club, which is the same shit, honestly. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, but so watching everybody have breads and the taxis and even the
Mad Kicks came out that year. Fire Red
4s,
Fire Red 5, Military Blues.
Oreo 5s too was that time?
The Oreo 5 came out year like.
I got the Oreo. I was trying to get the taxis. I remember, and I went to Foot Locker. I was with Monique. Shout out Monique.
Shout out Monique.
Yo, we were in the same area, but we weren't. She was with her mother. I was with mine. Yeah. So we was texting. She was like, "Yo, like they don't got the taxis." I'm like, "Damn, yo, I'm about to get these Oreos though." Like, you know what? I'm gonna leave because they came out on the same day. I remember.
Get something.
Yeah. So I pulled up with. I bought the Oreos. She did too, and we both had them. And I started wearing them, and then that's when. You know, that's the first time, like, people were like, yo, I like your shoes. And now I'm like, oh, shit, I really, you know, I like that. Like, I would crave that approval, you know, at high school. And I didn't like that. Now, I don't, now, like, you know, during the years after high school, I would realize, you know, I don't give a fuck what I wear. Like, you know, I'm gonna wear what I like, you know. Yeah. But in high school, I wouldn't think like that. Yeah. I would buy stuff, I hope they like this. I hope they think this is cool and shit. So I would say one thing that changed from high school to college is, like, the way I think, like, in terms of, like, what other people think. Like, I don't really take that into account. I just do what I want. Like, do what I think do what makes me happy.
Facts.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
Self-approval.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't mean I still get my Jordans and shit,
yeah,
but like, but I do it for me. I do it for me though.
I keep my Tim's crispy.
He's fly as shit. Facts. Nah, but you wear sneakers was crazy at that point.
Yeah, I think that was definitely like it was like a prime of kicks at that time.
Ooh yeah, that's when kind of everyone was becoming like a sneakerhead.
Yeah, like you learned in high school.
KD and Pearls.
KD4 is hard. Yo, I still want them to.
The KDs was like everybody had the KDs too, yo.
For ball, for
the KDs had the street. I had the streets.
I wish I had like money, like when the KD4s was out, because I did so many Nike IDs of the KD4. They 160. It was like 160.
Yeah, they were pretty
pricey.
Bro,
I would have like 6 pair already.
Or Nike ID, or they don't have Nike.
They got Nike ID. They're not on there no more.
Yeah,
Nike ID kind of ass now.
Yeah, it's not like before, bro. Yeah. It was different. It's definitely different.
Nike ID, I used to think kids were like scamming when they were using that shit.
Bro, the freak for real. But it was reasonable prices.
It was
compared to what we pay today. We were just kids. Like the LeBron 9s. why wouldn't I Nike ID like 4 pair? Like,
yo, the 9s were nice. I bought some 9s. When was it? September. I used to work for Nike. I left.
Plug.
I was the plug for a little bit. It was a fun life, but I had to dip because it wasn't. I had to focus on school. It was getting hard, so I was like, all right. So there's a store in Flushing, New York. It's the clearance store, in the Nike clearance store. Bruh. I went there with Ajani.
Oh,
Shout out Ajani.
Shout out Aj.
Yeah,
she
shout
worked
out
there
Aj.
too.
Yo, like they would have all right. So at Nike, there was a term we have for like high end shoes called.
Snitch on them.
Huh?
Snitch on them.
Yeah, like it would call it heat. Like, it's called heat.
Yeah.
So like, all right, yo, we got some heat coming in. So that when the truck would come in at my job, we got some heat coming in. So that means, all right, we got some like good stuff. It usually be some Vapor Maxes, or some Air Max 90s, 95s, 97s. Like, you know, high end, like even some J's would come in. So at the Flushing store, they had a guy come out at a random time, an employee with a rack full of heat. Like it's called heat. It was like a heat time or something like that. They would come out and everybody, you know, people that resell would be there, like a lot of Asian people, a lot of
flippers. Get to it.
Yo, they had some ones. They had the court purple ones.
Ooh, them shit's hard.
Yo, I have a pair. Those are fire, bro.
Them shit's hard.
They had the LeBron 9s Christmas Day, the Christmas Day 9s. I copped those. And now I don't work for Nike no more, but I resold the crap out of those.
China's.
You know how much I paid for those?
Probably retail. Probably at least $210 at max.
$50.
Boy, that's a flip. How much you flip them?
I sold them for like $300.
That's crazy.
Yo,
that's easy.
Like, cause I had we went to that Flushing store cause that week we had something called staff dress. So basically, we pick out clothes. And they get like for work to work in with any clothes, and they give us like a 60% off on top of whatever sales going on. So
that's crazy.
So those shoes were considered hash, which basically means like somebody returned those shoes, so they get automatically a 30% or a 20%. They got, I think it was a 30%. So I got a 30% plus the 60. So
That's
it was cheap as hell.
That's
And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep this. I'm gonna resell this shit.
That's tough. So how would you describe your fashion now? What's your drip? I like your drip. It's casual, it's cozy.
So I'm like recently I've been getting into a lot of like just like sweatpants. Like these are Nike Lab sweatpants. Like, you know, these were like $75, but usually I like.
I wanted that Drake shit too.
Yeah, yo, I was trying for those, but yeah, streetwear for the most part though. Like I'll cop some like, you know, damn it, chinos, something like that to go with like some
I see
kicks.
You getting Preem.
Cargos. That's what I was
like
trying to say.
Preem? I see you got some Preem.
Preem, yeah, I got some Preem. Yeah, I got lucky as hell with I got the Nike collab.
That was hard.
Yeah, Nike Preem collab. The crew neck.
Yeah.
But they had the crew neck and they matched
those jackets. The jackets.
Mm-hmm.
That was hard. That was hard. So now, what do you think of Supreme? So like, you have your brand. Let's do it. Let's do the drop. I wonder.
What that's
about?
My brand. Word, yo, that brand. So our brand is like, we're a collective basically. So I'm gonna tell you how we started. So this was last summer. It was July. We were on our way to a pool party. It was like one of my boy's cousins. She was having a big pool party.
Get drippy.
So on the way, we're talking like, you know, I was just starting out doing pictures, and my boy Joseph, Nani, he was doing music, and my boy Juan, he was into making clothes. He was into like designing clothes, getting old clothes from his closet and just adding shit to it, or like he you know, old clothes that he doesn't even wear. Like, oh, how do I make this like dope? You know, so he would play around and work with it. Mm-hmm. And we were all talking about like, yo, we all do like creative shit. You know, like with me with the pictures. I was just starting out, so but like I already had some gigs that I went to and shit. And people were like fucking with the pictures. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just do this as a hobby. You know, just keep doing it, may get better at it. So we were like, yo, we should do this under something, you know. We should all do this together and like work towards building something with our talents, right? And I'm like, yo, that's a good idea, bro. And I'm like a collective kind of. I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's do that. So we park, right? And I'm like, all right, we gotta think of a name though. me think of a name. So we were thinking about a whole bunch of shit. It was like it was some gay shit, honestly. It was like some,
Thunder Boys.
Yeah, Thunder. It was like first it was the Thunder Boys. No cap, bro. You guessed it, bro. It was Thunder Boys, bro. Thunder Boys.
Sounds like an 80s cartoon name.
Yeah. And I was like, how about?
I know y'all use lightning.
Yeah, we use lightning a lot. So like, we're like, nah, that's not it. So I'm like, how about we make the people wonder where we are? You know, like, so the first thing that came to mind was you wonder. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Like, you wonder? Like, how about I wonder? Like, how about I, like, people, I wonder. Like, I wonder what they are. Ooh. And then we were going to spell it I and then the word wonder straight up. But I'm like, that doesn't look right. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Like, I don't want to put this on something. Like, it doesn't look right. So we were, like, playing around and thinking of a different spelling. So we were like, yo, why don't we spell I, like, you know, E-Y-E? Oh. I'm like, let's spell E-Y-E. And then wonder, we don't have to spell the whole word out. We could just take some letters out and make, you know, they can kind of, you know.
They can get it. It's
W-N-D-R. So the wonder. So I'm like, I put that together. I'm like.
It's hard.
That's tough.
Hard.
I'm like, yo, that's tough. Like, I like this.
Oh, man, I fuck with that.
Yeah, and my boys was like, yo, this is it. Let's do it. Yeah. So we did it. And you know, we started doing stuff. We created the page. We created the page, the Instagram page. We started, you know, trying to look for like ideas of what we could do. So we came up with like a plan. So basically, our plan is like we'll drop like each drop is called drop. So obviously, like drop 1, drop 2. So drop 1 was the butterfly effect, and each drop it's not gonna be like closed every drop. So basically, like drop 1 was closed because my boy said, yo, I have the design. I like the butterflies. I remember that. That was like the craziest story, like how we came up with that design. But so that design was the first one, and then the second time we're like, yo, we sold out in like less than like 12 hours.
I don't know. Say it again.
We sold out less than 12 hours.
Say it again.
We sold out less than 12 hours. Our first drop.
Let's do it.
That shit was like that was crazy. We were like hanging out when we dropped in. We were just chilling. We were drinking and shit.
Look, you just
like I put my iPad to the side. I'm like, yo, let's just celebrate. Fuck it, whatever happens. Like we fail. We'll try again.
Turn up.
But we worked hard for this. So I like 2 hours go in, I'm already like fucked up, and I go to my iPad and I see like hella orders, bro. Like 12, 15 orders. I'm like, holy shit. Like, yo, we're selling, bro. And then the next day I woke up, it was all gone. Like, whoa, that was crazy, man.
Ooh.
This Instagram is mad dope. The way this shit is set up is mad dope. This is creative stuff.
Yeah, we always try to keep the content like a certain. We have a certain aesthetic for our page. We don't just post whatever because then it would just kill like the vision.
Yeah.
So basically, as I was saying, so we sold out the first one. The second one, we're really low quantity. Like we're having trouble selling the bigger sizes, obviously, because I guess people, you know. So I'm like, whatever, but we sold out the bags, which is crazy because that was a last minute thing.
Got one of those.
Yeah, I got them all at the crib.
Got one of those.
I was supposed to bring you one, but I was with my mom, so I couldn't.
It's all good. We gonna turn up. When I get that.
Yeah. So.
That's valid. Those bags of shit.
That shit 3M.
Yeah, 3M. 3M.
Talk about it.
Where so now the next project, like I was saying, was our next project gonna be one of ones for sure. Like, so my boy Juan, he wants to you know, grab like you know, get a nice jean jacket, or even he wants to make it from scratch.
Ooh.
Like buy the denim in New York,
yeah.
and do the measurements. We're gonna do like maybe once. We're gonna probably do a different size for each one of one.
So
like maybe a size small or a size large or even bigger than that, for the jean jacket, and then we'll just have dope designs and stitchings and embroidery, printings, everything.
Custom denim jackets.
Yeah, and then just like it's gonna be one of them though. So we're gonna drop it on the website out of nowhere, like, yo, available now, and whoever buys it, you know. So it's like a one of one. It's never gonna come out again. Nah, I was thinking. You know what? I was thinking about that. You know, but my boy said nah, like.
Cause auction, it depends on how long the auction is, and
like, you know, we just.
You could be going up a penny. You gotta set some rules to it.
Yeah.
They try to violate.
Yeah.
Like 201 cents.
Yeah.
It's only on 202 cents.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
nah.
all right, come on.
It'll probably be in the like $5 like if you want to increase, you got to increase by $5 something like that,
Yeah.
or even $1, probably $5 because it makes it more fair, I guess, because like I'm not gonna sit here and watch an auction like 201 cents, 202 cents, 203 cents, no. But I'm gonna see though. I proposed that idea, but we're still thinking of how we're gonna do it. But the best idea right now that's like kind of like probably gonna be it is the just dropping it on the site. Whoever cops it.
So like, where do you see? What is the not end goal? I mean, that's not end goal, but where you want to take? I wonder. Where do you guys want to take it?
Yo, we wanna. So basically, what we wanna do, is like, become a hub, where people. Like right now, it's just the three of us, and we have people that kind of work with us. Like they're we consider them part of us too. But the main guys are me, Joseph, and Juan, like the founders. So right now, our goal is like to help have people so, like if they want to be creative, they can come to us and we'll help them out. Like that's the goal right now. Right now, we're just trying to get our name out there right now. But like our goal is like we're gonna keep like, let's say like an artist that paints like portraits or whatever. They're like, yo, like I really want to work under y'all, and I want to promote my work under y'all. I'm like, all right, well we'll figure it out. Blah blah blah. Talk about like how we're gonna project your art, and what you're gonna get from this, and what we're gonna get from this, and then it's like giving them a platform to work on.
Yeah.
And right now, like with this clothing stuff, like we're actually like we maybe want to like collab with a big name. Like that's like a thing of ours. Like I mean, obviously this is like a long shot, but like I would love to collab with like Nike. Or even Adidas, yo.
It's not a long shot. Speaking to existence.
Not really.
Yeah,
Speaking to existence, you gonna collab with Nike.
That's a really fresh idea.
Like specifically Nike Lab.
Oh, Nike Lab is hard.
Yeah, I've been to
People
that
don't
store.
know about that.
Yeah.
You can collab with athletes.
Yeah, I was.
Collab with people.
Yeah, like
it's never a long shot.
Yeah, like I always like that's like a thing of mine too, and we're trying to start up on music too. Like Joseph, he makes beats. Like he's making beats right now, hopefully, and he wants to.
Now you get on the fucking beats right now.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he is, but we're trying to host ciphers.
Ooh.
That's something we're gonna do too. So basically, like I was actually gonna hit you up about that.
I'm retired.
Oh, you retired?
I'm retired.
Nah, man, this man's right here.
I'm retired.
He used to spit them bars, bro.
I retired.
He didn't retire, bro.
I retired.
He didn't retire?
No.
He didn't retire?
Because every once in a while, we be chilling around here, I'll be playing a chord, and he'd be doing some shit.
I retired.
He'd be doing some shit.
That's like an old man, like, just like doing the two-step one last time.
That's all Pete needs is
one
some
last
bud
dance.
and a chord. That's all he needs, and he'll start spitting.
I bet. Say no more.
That's it. That's all he needs.
A cypher would be hard.
Yeah, so like this is our idea. So basically, we're gonna have a beat made by I Wonder person. So then being Joseph, and we're trying to start obviously local. So our goal is like our first maybe Ray Katana.
Yeah.
There's a kid called Peso the Misfit. He's pretty good. We're trying to get him to be in the cipher. Joseph's gonna be in the cipher. And we're trying to get local artists, and then it's gonna be called I Wonder Cipher, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Yeah. So as we go up, we're trying to get different people, and maybe people with more of a following. Every time we go up with a cipher, and the beat has to be harder every time. So that's his challenge right now, to make the beat and stuff. So that's like one of our goals for the music aspect of it.
Yeah. No, that's really good. I like the idea of you have an event and it's all done by you.
Yeah.
Music, the visuals, the
in-house.
Beat, the clothes that you guys
clothing.
Even down to the beat is all
in-house.
You.
Yeah.
The videos all you. You don't have it. It's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we're just trying to, like I said, we're just trying to be like, everybody does their own thing. At the end of the day, like my boy, the one of one idea is his. Like he's gonna do it, but he's doing it under I Wonder.
Yeah.
So me, like I'm gonna start dropping, like I'm doing a project myself with photos. Like I'm trying to do like a themed shoot. So basically, like the idea is with the one of ones he makes, with whether it's some jeans, jean jackets, one of one hoodie, sweater, shirt, whatever. Yeah, basically. So my idea is to actually have the model have a model wear the clothes, and I'll take a picture in a certain setting. Let's say Central Park when it's snowing, or Times Square is too generic. I feel.
It's a little too much.
Yeah, I feel like it's too basic in my opinion.
Everyone take the picture. Go to
So,
Harlem. Go to the cut.
Probably like go to
Bridge.
yeah. By honestly, I was gonna say Dumbo.
Gorgeous out there.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. I love it, but I see a lot of pictures there, so it's like I want to stand out a little bit.
Just go somewhere like no one really at.
So like, there's a place in Philly I want to go. It's called the Graffiti Park.
Yep.
Ooh.
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shout out to Graffiti Park.
Graffiti Park.
Philly.
Philly, we here.
So valid.
Yeah.
McMillie.
Shout out Uzi.
I'm trying to go down there. I fuck with it. I've been listening to him lately.
Uzi, come to the show. We fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Shit fire, bro. Your music fire. Anyway, so I'm trying to do basically, like, let's say his one of ones are summer clothes, right? Do it in a summer setting, and then the same spot. So then the second setting is different. It's winter clothes.
I love it.
So it's like snow everywhere, but it's the same setting,
Same spot.
same model. It's just they change, same pose, everything.
Same-
They're just
it's
the clothes
like
and
a-
the season changes.
Transition.
So my idea is to do like a trend. Yeah, like yep, you got
Don't
it.
give him the sauce. Chill. Hold on. You can't tell him that.
No,
You
but-
can't tell him
Nah,
that.
I got more to the
Don't
idea.
tell him that. Don't
Take
tell
it
him.
easy.
Hold on. Don't tell him that. Hey, great people. It's your host, Teddy D. I want to interject our conversation real quick just to give a shout out to the Cave Kitchen. Now, the Cave Kitchen is one of the best eateries out here in Plainfield, New Jersey, serving up some of the best empanadas I've ever had with some of the greatest food from the Puerto Rican cuisine. Now, that's the Cave Kitchen. Y'all need to check them out. Y'all can go give them a follow on Instagram at Eat in the Cave. That's once again, Eat in the Cave. Definitely give them a look out and pull up. Food truck opening up. 1405 South Ave, Plainfield, New Jersey. Be there before all the empanadas gone. You won't be asked out. When has Teddy ever led you wrong? Once again, that's the Cave Kitchen here in Plainfield, New Jersey. Back to the regularly scheduled program. And so we're back. But, with everything going on in the world, let me see if I remember it. Salvadorian. No, Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorian and Peruvian.
Peruvian, yo. Before we get to our point, Peruvian food top two, not two.
My tea is Peruvian.
Top notch.
Top two.
Like
What's
for real.
The motherfucking green pasta.
Oh my god, busted.
Oh my
The
god.
potatoes with the like egg and cheese.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know. I
know.
see that you know.
That shit, Peruvian food hard. But what's your opinion on Trump a little bit? What's your opinion?
You want me to be honest?
Be real.
Be real, right?
Be real.
All right. Let me okay. So, right? Mr. Donald Trump.
I like it already.
He's you know what? In 2016, when he was running, I was really optimistic. I'm like, okay, maybe this guy, like before the whole Mexican rapists and all that crap, like when he said I'm running for president, I'm gonna change this country. I'm like, all right, you know what? Like, Donald Trump, the guy from WWE, yo, like he cool, bro. Like he like he cool. He cool.
Movies and shit.
Yeah, he's in freaking Home Alone.
Everyone
I'm like, yo,
knows
this guy seems cool, bro. I ain't know anything about him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like, all right. I hear the first, like, the first campaign, I guess, address he gave to his fans, to his supporters.
Yeah.
He was saying, like, we're gonna build a wall. We're gonna, we're gonna build a wall. We're gonna, Mexicans are rapists and stuff. Okay, like, let me clear something up. The wall, that idea isn't super bad.
True.
It ain't bad. Like,
That's the reason behind
yeah, like.
Yeah.
The reasoning, the justification for it that he uses is garbage.
It's
I'm
crazy.
sorry. It's inhumane.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like that, but you know what? There is a lot of crap that there's a lot of crap that goes on down there.
Yeah.
Like there's obviously genuinely innocent families who want to escape from their countries to come here for an opportunity, right? That's understandable. But then you got the guys like, El Chapo and
Don't speak down on El Chapo. I'm sorry.
huh?
I can't allow you to speak down on El Chapo.
Nah, you can't.
That's
All
the
right.
plug.
That's the plug. I mean, he in jail right now. He in jail right now.
No, I'm playing.
No.
That's the plug.
Honestly, El Chapo, the culture down there is crazy with him. Like, he's a saint down there. Like, it's crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his organization. Like, he doesn't even run it no more. It's someone else. It was never him, honestly.
Yeah.
You guys never knew that. It was never him.
Yeah.
He was a fall guy.
Yeah.
He was like the guy that everything went wrong, just throw him in there. Like, let them have him. So anyway, the drugs that come in here is crazy. Like I'm not talking about weed. I'm talking about like the crazy shit, like coke and heroin and meth and all that crap. I mean, meth is mostly made here actually, but like, heroin and cocaine, like those drugs actually fuck you up,
Yeah.
Because weed is like, fuck, man, weed is awesome, bro. Like, that's God gave us that plant for a reason.
Talk to him.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say, the wall wasn't a bad idea in terms of, but the justification for it, like, to keep the Mexicans out and all that, like, come on, bro. Like, that, he already lost a lot of people there, even though he won the election, which is crazy. But, and it's iffy about it, but a lot of people, I don't know if it's because of the area we're in, that we get, everybody collectively doesn't like Trump around here. Like, I mean, you'd be surprised though. Like, there's a lot of people that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
3 million new people in New Jersey voted for Trump again.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's 2020. 2020.
Yeah.
Yes,
wow,
that's a lot of people.
That's a lot more.
And I don't think everything is in the South of Jersey. I think there's a lot.
There's
Jersey's
everywhere.
there's about 8 to 10 million people, and yeah.
But do you think those people are like some of them, the mass majority, not even mass majority, but have to be like, fuck this dude, but like he making shit work for me?
Yeah.
You think it's just that they like? Fuck
I'll give you
what
an
he's
example.
saying, but he hit whatever he doing, making shit work for me.
Yeah, that might be right.
My uncle, right? He owns a couple of bodegas in Patterson.
Shout him out.
Yeah. Shout out Uncle Mario. He unfortunately voted for Trump because he doesn't like him. He doesn't like his agenda. But the taxes for businesses have been the lowest in the last like 25, 30 years. And you have somebody like Biden come in, who's talking about bringing them, like, for the businesses and for rich people, it's going to go, definitely going to go up. Like, they're saying like 5 to 10%, maybe even more.
Yeah.
So
that hurts.
Yeah, it hurts the business, but that's why he says that he voted for Trump for his family. That's his justification for the safety and security, not safety, but the financial safety and security.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Nah, you almost can't.
Yeah, but then
If I was a millionaire, I probably would have voted for Trump.
Yeah, that's why
if
you
my
see
money getting busted, I'm sorry.
Like, you see guys like 50 Cent, Lil
I'm
Wayne
selfish,
coming
I'm
out
sorry,
and publicly endorsing him. Like, that's it's because he's watching over their money.
Damn.
Oh, he took a picture
I
with
take
him
that
and
back. I don't know if I would vote for Trump. Nah, I take that back. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Nah, fuck, I take that back. I'm gonna X that out.
Yeah, no, that's all good. So my opinion on Trump. Yeah, I feel like the last 4 years, like, before the pandemic, like, the shit wasn't too bad. Like, in terms of the economy, in terms of like the way of life and money, it was pretty good.
Money looking good.
Yeah, like it wasn't bad. But I'm talking about like the pandemic. Like, once that hit, like his administration took.
They folded.
They folded, bro. Like,
folding chair.
Like, apparently on paper, right? China has less cases than us on paper. I feel like they're capping though. I definitely feel like they're capping.
I think we're capping.
You think we're capping?
I think we're capping.
You think we have more?
I think we got more.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
More than Europe already.
Hell yeah.
Think about
we
it.
got more.
I think China's at like 100,000 cases, and we're at like 2 million. I don't understand if they're capping. They have over 2 billion people.
Oh, China capping probably.
Yeah, because Trump is using the whole China virus agenda, and they're probably like, nah, we can't say that we have a lot of cases right now because it's gonna look bad.
They're capping.
But yeah, so the pandemic, the way they handled it was so garbage. Like, remember you should inject some chlorine. Bleach.
He did say that. He's the dumbest dude probably ever.
No, I think he's a genuine idiot.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. Do you see how he talks? Like, he talks like a child.
He can't talk. He can't.
This how he drinks water with two. I can't see it with 2 hands. He drinks water like that.
Yeah.
Look up Donald Trump drinking water.
That ass, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he can't drink water. He can't hold the cup with one hand.
He freaking, well, like, I remember.
He he a grown man. He can't even hold the cup.
You seen his diet? What he eats?
McDonald's.
Yeah, straight
but
fast
you know
food.
what? I can't. Warren Buffett does the same thing.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's like about to be a billion.
Yeah, he is a billionaire.
Yeah.
He's like
Not a
rich.
billionaire, but like a billion years old.
Oh.
He's like touching 90.
Yeah.
But he like looks like young still.
He's really like, how do I say it? Really reserved guy. Warren Buffett. You ever seen his house?
Yeah.
Like he's worth like $80 billion, and he's still driving the same car he was driving.
Yeah.
I feel like these guys cap. I feel like they have like a garage full of Ferraris or something like
somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Fun with his money.
Somewhere.
Yeah, but getting back to the Trump thing, he he handled the pandemic horribly.
You see the picture of him shooting like the toilet paper?
Yeah, that was bad. And I think, where was that? That was.
I think that was Puerto Rico, if I'm not mistaken.
That was Puerto Rico. That was the hurricane.
That was for the hurricane. Oh.
Like that.
Bragging like he was giving it to them. I remember. Yeah.
Like who wanted? Oh, so I thought it was a pandemic. I thought that was during a pandemic.
No, that was actually Hurricane Maria.
That was bad too.
Yeah, that looked so bad.
That was so bad.
It was a lot of like Latino people in the crowd, and then you see a white guy, a president, just launching much needed supplies to the people who could get it. Not even like everyone.
That's another good point he's made. He makes white guys look so bad.
Yeah.
He makes us look so bad. That's the worst thing to happen to us nice white guys is Donald Trump. That might be the worst thing to ever happen to us. Because now, after Biden, I don't think anyone's voting for a white guy anymore.
Yo, they definitely would. I think so.
Nah, the majority is still.
After this,
Trump is just an idiot.
Like he's a genuine idiot, dude. He says the same words all over and over.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I want to see him go to jail, though. I think that's gonna be a pretty cool movie they're gonna make one day.
I want to go play
Trump
him.
is gonna be if they make a movie about Trump, it's gonna be crazy.
yeah, they will.
That'd be crazy because I definitely think he did some shady stuff.
Hell yeah,
dude.
But Trump is the fall guy also, but he also not the fall guy because he got people like that's just not gonna snitch on him. He's protected right now. Go to jail for him.
Yeah, a lot of people went to jail for him. A lot of people admitted that they were the ones that did it.
And they took it on the chin,
his lawyer, Michael Cohen. He said he ended up recanting. He was like, no, Donald Trump asked me to pay Stormy Daniels $100,000 to keep her shut, and she still didn't shut up. Like she was on Kimmel, making fun of him. That was crazy. But yeah, this administration, it was probably the worst, honestly. I mean, there's been worse ones though. Reagan? You think Reagan?
Reagan's retro effect seems bad. We think about it now, it seems bad.
Yeah, because my father loves Reagan.
True, at the time.
Because, I mean, the thing about Reagan was in terms of, the Latino people, he was really lenient on immigration. He would give out, he would make it easier to become a citizen. Yeah. My father became a citizen during Reagan's administration, but that's why he loves that guy. But, I'm trying to tell him, do you know that guy started wars in Latin America just to gain control of those countries, economically? The people down there, they would side with the communists down there because the communists they would look out for the people. And then, Reagan was like, oh, I'm not going to have that shit. No, because then, communism, cause at the time we were still in the Cold War. So communism was the big enemy. That was everybody, that was worse to them than the cartels, Pablo Escobar and all that. They considered communism worse. So that's why they started all those wars. But what I was trying to get at is this guy Reagan, he would send his military, his people to train their armies, the Central and South American armies, and it would be bad. They would massacre people and stuff, and it was all on U.S. policy. It wasn't even basically we're like a bully in this side of the world. We're the bully. We'll be yo, we're gonna give you 20 billion. We're gonna train your military. You just gotta do this, and you gotta give us all this land, and they're gonna sell it. And what they do with that land is crazy. They sell it to rich people here, billionaires. They open their own businesses down there. For example, there's people down there, families that you would own banana farms and stuff like that. And it was a family owned thing. The family, they would employ people, local people, pay them a reasonable salary. a living wage and stuff. You know what these guys do? These freaking I like calling them oligarchs because they're like.
That's what they are.
I'm not gonna hold you. I would love to be an oligarch. I'm sorry.
Russia.
Have that title.
Oligarch.
That's mercantilism.
Yeah.
That is when you come over and you annex a country or you befriend a country,
and
you're a rich guy, just buy all the land.
Yeah, for a bargain.
Yeah.
And then
they start businesses there, and then they make the money back, and they pay those taxes back to the government.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like
and
talk about
the people that suffer from that is actually the people who live there.
Yeah.
They start getting paid shit wages, like they can't even live with that. And if they say something, these guys have connections with the government. They're gonna take that.
Those people at the bottom, they can't compete with that business. They see this banana business, for example, they see that and they're like, all right, no, I want to start my own banana company. I want to grow my own, do my own farming, make whatever you want to do, and you can't compete with them and their prices.
No,
So
you can't.
grow.
And you don't have the what you call it, the capital and the supplies and the resources to keep up with some companies like that. So yeah, so Reagan and all, he wasn't that good, and plus I feel like he has something to do with the damn crack epidemic somehow.
Fuck yes,
that's
baby.
an interesting thing. Like, I don't know why he would want to do that.
Destroy the black community?
No, but it doesn't seem
It's logical, right?
No,
dude.
Why would you do that? Like, why would you do that with crack? Like, how would
just drugs.
Crack.
It wasn't like it wasn't crack. It wasn't like crack. He didn't put
crack.
No,
he didn't put crack.
But it
in
was
the
like drugs though.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy though, because I was watching this doc on Google. I mean on YouTube. Sorry, and there was like a conspiracy that's like crazy. It's like, damn, this could definitely be true. Like it was like basically, the United States. It was like around the 80s, like beginning of the 80s, like when Pablo Escobar was climbing to power. Yeah, like he was like that's a bad man right there, bro. He had so much control over us here indirectly. Yeah. He wouldn't even set foot here.
No.
And he had so much. He actually came here before, but I'm talking about like in terms of his power. Yeah. He had so much power. So basically, the United States, we were still fighting communism. Like, the Soviet Union was still pretty powerful, and they were influencing countries in between the United States and South America, which was Central America. Yeah. And what happened was, they wanted to they needed help, honestly, because the communist militias, they were kicking our ass. Like, they knew the area, they were kicking our ass. So they needed a way to transport their weapons. Get the weapons to the allies, the coalition against communism, right? The militias, I guess. Mm-hmm. And nobody had resources, not even the government, like the cartels. Like, they had so many goddamn planes, so many goddamn like people in the government. Like, they had the only government they didn't really buy was ours, but every other government from Mexico all the way down to Colombia, they had them in their damn pockets, bro. Yeah. So in this documentary, the guys, it was like one of those whistleblowers, like CIA. He said that they made a deal directly with Escobar and with the Mexican cartels. It was like, all right, let us transport our drugs to your country, and we'll get your guns to the people. Like, we're gonna get we'll get the guns to the people, because they had trouble. Like, they tried to do it indirectly, because they didn't want, how would it look? The United States funnels $1 billion worth of weapons to militias to kill innocents and to kill carts.
It looks like an act of war compared to
exactly, and the UN would never approve that. Yeah. Even though honestly we own the UN, but anyway, they didn't want that image of America to be projected, so they would do it under the table. So they would work the cartels who had the bread. They had the cartel makes Pablo Escobar in the Medellin cartel in their prime. They made $490 million in a week. Yeah, can you believe that? That's a lot of money.
Tough. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough, right? Like $60 million a day, bigger than General Motors, bigger than all these companies. So basically, the United States used them to transport weapons easily without having to touch the weapons. They could, if anything were to go wrong, they'll just blame it on the cartels, But and then the United States would look the other way when they brought, you know, cocaine, crack, whatever. So that's why, and they would target like, you know, low income places.
I always talk about I think it's not that long ago, a container. We was talking about this the other night. A container was found at the North Dock. Like 200 and something million worth of drugs.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
And that shit was in the news for 3 days. Went away.
Because it probably happens more than we think.
Yeah, I always said that. I said,
You
like,
talking about in the port?
the port.
Yeah. There's a lot of drugs that are going to go through there every day.
And I was like, someone fucked up though.
Someone snitched, maybe.
Someone snitched. But I'm like, or
Someone's
was it just like we need something to put in the news that we doing work over here? But
Nah.
think about how many containers are truly full of drugs.
Yeah.
Like so many.
Yeah, probably like out of the 10 containers, maybe like 3 or 4 has some type of drugs in it.
Yeah.
Some kind of contraband.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like they have so much control.
Definitely.
Yeah, the cartels it's crazy. Like I study a lot about the cartels. Like I'm that's like a fascination of mine. Like how they work, how they operate.
Organized crime.
Yeah, they really they're more organized than you think.
Yeah.
Like they're so organized. Like they have so much like.
You gotta get caught slipping.
Shit.
Yeah.
When you get caught up, you had to be slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
They don't
and.
get caught up, though, those guys.
No, yeah, if they get caught up, it's because they wanted to throw somebody in there just so they can give the police some, because they work with the police.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you gotta give it, like they'd be like, yo, like, you know, it's been like 4 months and we haven't made one arrest. You gotta give us something. It's like, all right, we'll give you. There's a warehouse that has a little bit of weed, a little bit of hard heroin. One of our lieutenants is there. You can just parade him in the street, say you pick, you know, whatever, and it's all right. Thank you. Like we're grateful for this, you know. Because like, come on, these guys have like a lot of people that just to throw away. Like El Chapo, honestly, like I think that like when I was reading about it, like they were zeroing in on like one of the top warehouses down in Mexico in Sinaloa, and they were like, shit, we're about to lose like a lot of money. Like so, I think there's a rumor that they snitched, like someone snitched on El Chapo, like, yo, he's over here, he's in Mexico City right now, he's hiding in his apartment with 2 bodyguards, because there's no way in hell they were gonna find him. Like he was off the grid, no phones, he doesn't use phones, nothing. Like, so I think they set him up like his own people, like, because he did have a radio, and there's millions of frequencies, so there's one frequency that the cartels use that nobody really could find. You know, it's like hidden.
Yeah, like
nobody, like the cops will have to go through millions of chatter to find it, so they don't even bother. But El Chapo was known for like he liked hookers. He loved hookers. Like that was his thing. So they kind of set him up. Like he kind of ordered for a hooker on the radio, and they told the cops what frequency he's on. So they'll go with, okay, this is the frequency, blah blah blah. You know, all right. So they tracked him and they got him the second time, because he escaped the first time, and that was bullshit too. But they escaped the first time. But yeah, the cartels are crazy and fucking crazy, and yeah.
They got stories like that up the ass, you know.
That's tough.
Yeah, bro. That life is crazy. Like,
life is crazy.
If you know what you're doing, honestly, if you know what you're doing and you have the right people in your pocket, it's a fun life. I heard. Yeah.
Do you think it's a life you can walk away from?
No, not fully. At least there's always gonna be someone after you. Always. Like, the guy who took down the Cali cartel, which was the rivals of Pablo Escobar, he actually snitched. Like he's the reason they were more powerful than Pablo. Yeah. Like it was 4 guys, and it was 4 like leaders, and then they had like a head of security that took care of like surveillance. They worked with the phone companies and with the cops to see, okay, who's talking about the cartel. Like they knew everything. They were Big Brother. Like they knew everything. So he snitched. He flipped because he was afraid for his family. And so he flipped and he worked with the DEA, blah blah blah, and then they got him. And now we don't know where he is. Like he's gone. Witness protection. He's gone. But that's the only way. But you give away your name, your life. You can't live the life you want to live. They give you a job. They give you a house. You know, you can't go out here and do your thing on witness protection. You're basically that's like a jail of its own, honestly. Yeah.
Like a prisoner almost.
Yeah. But yeah, like you have to flip. Honestly, the only way to stop the cartels, you have to have the right people flip, because they have the resources to keep this on forever. I swear. Like they have so much power.
Who Trump best friends with?
Jeffrey Epstein.
He is.
He was.
He is still. He was. He's dead now.
I feel like they have.
You think they killed him?
Yeah, for sure.
You think they killed him?
Epstein?
Yeah, you think they killed him or he killed himself for real?
The coroner, not the
killed
coroner,
him,
the medical examiner said, like, he could have committed suicide, but it's more of a strangle.
Did they say that?
Yeah, they did say that.
Oh man.
It could be either or. But why would he kill him? Like, he had so much stain on everything. He could have got like 1 year in jail with all the stain he probably knew.
He could have blown this country.
Yeah,
apart.
like he probably had a lot of.
That's why they said, nah, go get him.
Yeah, Trump or someone. Trump told someone, and then they told someone, and then
or someone who's over Trump.
It was probably a
whole mess of people.
Did they do someone over the president?
Hell yeah,
like rich people.
Yeah,
yeah.
Trump is a little puppet that he is.
Yeah,
but he also is a more not intelligent puppet, but more connected puppet than like Obama was.
Yeah, Obama was.
Like,
Obama
was just a face.
Yeah. Like the president doesn't really have power like that. Like,
no, not like we think they do.
No, they really have to go through like certain people.
They all faces.
It's like, hey, do you think it's okay if I pass this law, or like if Congress, if I sign this into law? It's like
fuck no.
Nah, but like for example, like I'm telling you, like the tax cuts that Trump did, like a lot of people benefit from that, like rich people.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Yeah, like a lot of people, and you know, like it's crazy how like conservatives in general, they look out for the 1% always. Like,
yeah,
because they're in the 1%. They're looking for their best interest. They themselves,
and they still play it off like that trickle down idea works the way it should. It doesn't work the way it should right now.
No, but
I understand the concept, but
do you believe in eat the rich?
Eat the rich?
Like, say if you was like a billionaire, you worked hard for your money, and now like people saying like you don't deserve your money and shit like that.
Okay. If I worked for my, like, you know, like, let's be hypothetical here. Like, let's say I Wonder takes off. Boom. Like, oh, shit.
I Wonder will take off. Stop saying if.
When it takes off. There we go. When it takes off, right? And I'm getting insane amount of income coming in, right? The brand is getting amount of income, like a lot. You know, we're collabing with people. We're making moves. And, you know, I'm gonna be most likely wealthy. I'm gonna be wealthy person. So I'm gonna want to buy myself something, you know, my family something.
Absolutely.
I would feel offended if someone would come to me and say, "You don't deserve that." Like, what the hell? This is my thing. Like, absolutely. You don't know where I started from. Like, I started from nothing. Like, literally, this brand came out of a before a pool party. We made this shit. We didn't, you know. I worked for this shit. Like, I'll give back. You know, that's my plan too. I'm gonna donate. I'm gonna start maybe a foundation to help people in Newark.
Do you feel obligated to do that?
Obligated? Damn, that's a good question.
I think everyone does a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like a little, like in terms, like I wouldn't say obligated. I feel like you should, you know.
But you know that's all write-offs at that point, though.
Yeah, like.
So you getting it back.
Yeah.
You getting it back.
Yeah, and then you're helping people in the process.
In the process, true.
Yeah.
But then it's like the fine line of like the greed over like really helping.
Yeah.
Also, like I think his name like Corbijn, something M. Corbijn. He bought a $14 million jet.
Okay.
Before he had to pay his taxes, and they wrote it off as a business expense.
So, he didn't have to pay.
No.
A $14 million jet and business.
Because it's for travel. He travels the country.
Oh, it's such bullshit.
And it was like the cut. Why they were doing like the cutoff for his taxes.
That is such.
He called somebody, and he was like, "Yeah, give me a jet. Like, make that shit kind of expensive."
Yeah. Nah, damn. That's crazy. Damn, that's bullshit.
Stuff like that. But like,
that's rigged. The system's rigged.
What do you think about Bezos? And
Bezos.
Yeah.
I fucking love that guy. He's rich as fuck, dude.
True.
He got bank.
Amazon's like everything. It's like it's gonna take over everything.
Literally,
it's convenient. You just a whole
like today. No, I was at. My mom bought like 4 things from Amazon, and she was like, "I don't fucking like this shit. I'm about to go return it." So I'm like, "All right, how do you return? Like, you have to ship it back and shit."
Sometimes they don't.
No,
they don't have you do it.
No, there's a fucking hub, a big ass warehouse.
Oh, you can drop it off.
Yeah, a big ass Amazon hub. It says Amazon hub. returns and exchanges.
Ooh.
Big as like it looked like a fucking warehouse. Like I'm like, yo, all I see is like when you pull up, you see like a big ass garage door and just Amazon trucks in and out, like it didn't stop. Like it was like the big blue shits, those shit, like 10 going in at 10 going out at a time. They never stop. Like, yo, this guy's making, and he has millions of these, like thousands of these warehouses all over the world, and he's making bank. Like I'm like, yo, he's making money right now. Like we're contributing to this shit. Because I literally went inside, and I felt like it was like I don't know how to explain it. I felt like I was in a different world.
Have you seen inside of a Amazon warehouse?
Yeah, I've worked actually in Amazon. It's
crazy.
A slave shop, man.
It is a slave ship.
Yeah, bro.
It sucks.
I swear. And you know the pitch is, oh, we pay you $15 an hour. Oh shit! Like, you know, a guy from Newark, a guy from, like, you know, somebody that's
and
not.
They hire at 18. No, 18.
18. You know, you look at online. It looks so good, yo. Like, oh, we'll give you a $500 bonus for getting hired, but you don't know, bro. When you go, I worked in there. It's hot as fuck in the summer, cold as fuck in the winter. Breaks are like, you work like what, a 6 to 8 hour shift to get a 30-minute break, and that should be flying. You know how 30 minutes breaks be.
It's on time too. It's like, boom, y'all going break right now. Boom, time start.
Like, it's not like a job where you have a supervisor and they tell you, hey, you can go on break. Okay, no, it's like they ring a bell, boop, and break. Each of us got an ID, like with a lanyard and everything, where just our name, and not even our name, bro, our picture and an ID number. Like, we're a number. We come in, we scan it. It's like, okay, clocked in, and then you just gotta go pick up a device and just do your shit. And then they okay, break, scan out. They don't know your fucking name there. They don't know your name. Like, I swear to God, I felt like I was a part of it was like a little world, like a little, you know, Jeff Bezos is the fucking emperor king, and I'm all the way in the fucking bottom of the pyramid as a peasant.
He's like, look at them down there.
Yeah, but anyway, I did go today to Amazon to return something, and literally it felt like I was in like a different world. It was like, hi, welcome to Amazon. What would you like to return today?
He got robots, bro. He working on the drones, dropping shit off.
It was like one of those little drones, like the little, like, you know, you ever been to like Stop and Shop and you got that
that shit that follow you?
Yeah, that shit. It was like that.
That shit weird as hell.
It was like, well, it was like a wall. I was like, welcome. It was like a virtual person. Welcome to Amazon. What would you like to return today? Like, they open up and there's like a tray. You just put everything in there. Okay.
That's fire.
And I got an email like in a split second.
Bro, do you know they do all that by weight?
By weight?
Yeah. Weight.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, like, you ever heard of the Amazon, like his cardless, like, host food store? Mm-hmm. People just go and you put the shit in your cart, you can leave. Yeah. Because it picks up hella cameras, sensors, picks up everything that you have in your cart, weighed it.
And then it charges you in the Amazon app or
whatever.
Amazon
app, and you can just leave.
Yeah.
Amazon's wild.
Tough.
You know, they're actually looking into doing you know, they're like freight, like UPS and FedEx, like they're buying planes, like they're gonna take over that business too. They're gonna be a shipping service.
But they have a hand in everything already, like everything. They have a hand in already.
Amazon Prime.
They're like kicking into. You know what I'm saying? They're kicking into the TV movie game.
Yeah, I got Amazon Prime, and I have to say that shit's fire.
Shit's fire.
Netflix on a downhill because every TV channel in the world is getting their own streaming service.
Netflix got its fire ass originals though.
They do, but they gotta make some more fire ones.
They need to keep.
Cause they about to lose shit.
Stranger Things is fire.
Like The Office.
The Office. They about to lose The Office.
NBC has their own streaming service.
Peacock.
Yeah. I have that shit because I watch soccer and the Premier League is on there.
Yeah,
so,
I have Peacock too.
Yeah, so I watch all the games there. But yeah, everybody. Disney Plus is also gonna be something.
Yeah.
Disney Plus got the Mandalorian. That shit.
Mandalorian is hard.
God, yo.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
We can't get the people the spoilers.
I saw it.
Oh, I can't. But we can't get the people if they didn't see it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that shit mad tough.
In fact, after saying no spoilers, we began to spoil the Mandalorian. But I'm a nice person and I love my people, so I edited that part out. But back to the regularly scheduled program.
It's a must watch.
Yeah, please, if you haven't watched it,
must watch for Star Wars.
Please,
you
like.
have to.
If you like TV, because it's like Star Warsy, but it's not like
Yeah.
Star Wars. Yeah,
Even when I mean, yeah, like I'm a big Star Wars fan. Like I'm a huge. I watch I watch too much Star Wars.
Yo, he's Spanish. The guy that plays the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
he's from Spain.
Pedro Pascal. Yeah, I know. He's pretty good.
He was just in Wonder Woman.
Yeah, he was in Wonder Woman.
Which was bad. Wonder Woman was horrible.
The second one?
Yeah.
84? Really?
Yeah, horrible.
Jokes
Watched it last
good.
night.
He probably lied then.
I hated that movie.
Yeah, you went to the theaters or?
Nah, I downloaded. Pirate, illegal, torrents, turn up.
Gotcha. It was horrible. Damn.
I didn't like it at all.
DC is definitely like I don't know what
the
they can do.
CGI was bad in it.
They don't got it.
Man, they rushed it then.
CGI was horrible.
DC don't got it like that.
Yeah, Marvel.
Movies don't got it. They're horrible.
Yeah, they're pretty garbage, honestly. I remember when I seen Justice League, I was just so fucking disappointed.
Nah, they doing the Snyder cut.
Justice League was a good TV
The Snyder
show.
They doing the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be like some like new shit.
You know what?
They doing
Before that,
is pretty good.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. The Snyder. I remember he had pulled out from the movie mid movie, and then they had what's his name? Feige, not Feige. Woden. I forgot his name. Whedon.
Oh, Joss Whedon.
Yeah, him. He finished it, and it was pretty shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like before the MCU though, DC was up. Yo.
DC had it.
Yo, they had it. They had
I
Batman Begins, the Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
They had that shit. Like, I'm like that
I
shit.
think Robert Pattinson gonna be.
Yeah, that's the new Batman.
Yeah, I know.
How do you think he gonna be?
The trailer was good, but you know what? Like, I don't think anything could top Dark Knight, dude. And I think it's mostly because of that second one with Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
R.P. Heath Ledger.
Yeah, man.
That was fire.
He literally died because of that. Because he changed his whole head to play that part, and it was a masterpiece. I'm glad he won an Oscar for that.
Yeah.
Like
that shit was hard.
Like even this new Joker, it was good too. No, not
which one? Jack Quinn?
Quinn it was good. It was good.
Yo, yeah,
that shit was hard.
Yeah, but I don't think like people saying he might be better than.
Nah, he's not like a movie like that Joker.
No,
his Joker is not for like that type of movie.
The only Joker who would be better than Heath Ledger to me is Mark Hamill.
Oh my God! Yo, he's shout out to the legend.
That's the Joker to me. Like Heath Ledger is he's almost his own thing when he does that. To me, the Joker is Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
like that's the Joker.
Yeah, you ever seen him like?
Yeah,
like when he actually
doing
like
his thing, he looks crazy.
Heath Ledger, bro,
he kills it.
Or Heath Ledger though, like in terms of like in action. Oh God, like the way he was talking, the way he would move, he improvised a lot in that movie.
Yeah.
Like the scene where Commissioner Gordon got promoted, like when he was Lieutenant Gordon, he got promoted to Commissioner, and he was in cell. Like that clapping scene, like that wasn't scripted. That was him just being him. Like that's Max, man. Like
do you think it's a bad thing when you go in too deep a little bit?
I
like,
mean,
he was in deep.
Yeah, like when he like what I heard for his prep to become like to play Joker, like he for 6 months he locked himself in like a hotel and like just kept practicing, getting his mind ready, because it's not easy to play somebody like that. You have to literally be that person. It's a cup. It's a cup with like whipped cream.
Oh.
Like it has some whipped cream.
That's Lily, guys.
The dog.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The dog thing.
Yeah. So after the part, like I guess he wasn't well. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
How did he pass?
Overdose.
Yeah. He was probably going through it, dude.
He might have been going through some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Do you think him playing the Joker like really altered his like?
Yeah, for sure.
Because even with Michael B. Jordan, he said Killmonger. He like went into like he was stuck into character a little too long. But that didn't seem like as much of a serious role to me.
No, yeah, like I heard about that too. I heard how he felt like he was still like playing the part.
Mm-hmm.
That was an excellent role.
I liked it.
He shouldn't have died. Did he actually die in the comics too?
Yeah.
Like that.
They should have killed him now.
Killmonger.
They should have killed him.
No, I felt like
movie
he should have gave him the chance to like, maybe like because he at the end it wasn't too like he got like. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, by the way.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. So he like at the end of the movie, I remember he stabbed him and he took him to see the sunrise in Wakanda, which his father promised Killmonger. What was his name? Eric in the game, in the movie. Eric Stevens. Killmonger. He promised him, "Oh, you're gonna see this one day." So he took him there. I felt like they should have let him live. Maybe he could have become some sort of hero, maybe, or anti-hero.
Yeah.
You know. But he was such a villain, though.
He was bad.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
He was bad.
Yeah, he was like.
Badass.
Yeah, he was badass.
That was a really good.
When he
that
killed.
was a good movie.
This is your king.
Yeah.
He took his stuff. He took the hood.
He
He
beat
came
his
to
ass
the
on
trap
that thing.
and beat his ass.
Yeah.
I like
the
the
whole
whole
fan.
story too.
Great
About,
story.
like about his father being like, okay, like his father and his T'Challa's father, T'Challa, I think it was whatever.
And the dude with the bad eye.
Yeah, him. But like
Forrest
in the beginning of the movie, they showed a younger version.
That was Forrest Whitaker's son too. That played him.
Yeah, that's really.
Yeah,
Oh.
he played his younger son. That's
Oh,
funny.
that's fire.
They both got that fucked up eye.
Damn, I didn't know that.
You ever seen The Last King of Scotland?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I gotta see
I
that.
gotta go watch that.
I'm definitely gonna watch that.
That thing is in full effect, top
They-
tier.
I liked how in that movie they had, it was like a urban, like it was like in the hood, like basically.
Yeah, he was in Oakland or whatever.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Then I'm excited for the second one too.
yeah.
Which was really in Atlanta. They said it took place in Atlanta.
Oh really? That's fun. That's fun.
Like they said, yeah.
Wow, that's funny. I didn't know that. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. So like what I think about it is like, the what Killmonger was fighting for. I
Some
wasn't
real
against
shit.
that shit.
He was fighting for some real
I was like,
shit.
yo,
Some of that was
you
like-
know
He was
what?
fighting for some real shit.
Like, all right,
Yeah.
he may be a fucking, a murderer, killer, asshole, whatever, but he was fighting for black people.
For some real shit.
Yeah, he was fighting for black people. Like, yo, we've been
That's the
oppressed.
propaganda. They putting one against each other. That's the
Like-
African American versus African fight that they want.
He
Like-
died, but he got his way.
Yeah, because then that's why I feel like he didn't have to die, because at the end they ended up doing what he wanted.
What he wanted.
I mean, honestly, the only part that they didn't really do was give weapons to everyone.
Yeah.
But he did help out. Like
Them weapons would have been too tough in the streets.
yeah,
That would have been too powerful.
that
That
12
would've
wouldn't
been-
have no answer for that.
No
Oh,
answer.
hell nah.
White
think-
woman would be cringing.
That would take down a building like, boom.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but yeah, that movie was great, and like you said, a lot of these actors, they really get into their roles. Like even Jared Leto,
yeah.
like even though his Joker, I
didn't like his Joker.
I wasn't a
Yeah.
fan. I wasn't a fan. I feel like it was too like hip. I don't know.
Yeah. Just too. Not
It's
the
too
Joker
it's
to
too
me.
weird.
Like,
It was
I didn't
too
feel like it was
new.
Joker.
nah.
It wasn't Joker.
His own thing.
It like Machine Gun Kelly had put on like
Yeah.
Joker for Halloween.
Yeah, that's how. Honestly, that's a great comparison.
Twitch stream.
Like it was not good at all.
But yeah, like he said, even he said like it's hard because he kind of did the same thing that Ledger did in closing himself off from
Yeah.
everyone for a couple of months, a couple weeks, and he got into the role.
Do you think that's truly necessary?
What was that?
In order to deliver a fantastic performance, like I feel like these actors, like people don't really give them credit. Like these guys go, like they really, when they're shooting a movie, like their personal lives are out of the, like they don't really engage in their
Don't
personal
do
life.
nothing.
Like especially if you have to change the way you are, like you have to, what if Heath Ledger, he was pretty nice guy. He played a couple roles like as like a good guy,
Yeah.
He didn't really from what I saw, he didn't really have to change his whole head to play
Yeah,
the
to
role.
play the role.
And then boom comes Joker. Like Christopher Nolan, he's a very demanding
Yeah,
director.
Yeah.
You seem like
Because a lot of his movies are intense.
intense as hell. Even the latest one, Tenet.
Tenet was
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
Tenet
it.
was
I
hard.
didn't see it, but I heard a
Tenet
lot of
was
like Christopher Nolan is
Tenet was hard.
he's a modern day like Picasso. Like he's like his movies are great. Inception, you ever seen that?
Inception hard. You didn't like Inception?
Not really.
Really?
I didn't like Memento.
Bro,
Fight Club was pretty good.
Tenet is fire.
Fight Club's a pretty good.
I went to see that in the movie theater. It was
Yeah?
like 3 people in the theater.
That shit was tough.
Tough.
That's Denzel Washington's son,
He's
right?
got Washington's son. Tough.
Yeah, he's
And
tough.
he was fly that whole movie.
Yeah, he tough.
Yo, whoever did the wardrobe on him, fly.
the trailer was good. The trailer was good.
Yo, Tenet was
But
hard.
but I like, what I liked about it, the soundtrack.
Robert Pattinson's in
Yeah.
it too. The soundtrack was hard too.
Yeah, but it had Travis. I don't even like Travis.
Yeah,
that
but
much.
Travis was in it. Yeah, he did it.
He did it.
It was not. It was good.
I was gonna ask you about that. Like,
it was good. I don't like Travis.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say, what's wrong with him?
It's just his music is just not it. Like
Wearing
he got.
a hat right now.
That's not for Travis though. That's because it's, crown on the top.
Yeah,
But like his music just doesn't really like do it for me. Like he got songs. I'm not gonna take nothing away from him. He got some bangers.
he's making moves right now.
But yeah, he doing cool shit. Like, but his music, I don't support him musically.
Okay, I mean, I respect
There we
that.
go. Cause I got the shoes. I like some of the clothes, but I just don't support him musically.
He's one of my favorites.
I'll listen though. You know what I'm saying?
I used to be a big fan, like a big fan of Travis.
If he got something, I'll say he got something.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't think he got much.
Like rodeo.
You asked you like I wanted to ask you something. So I seen that you sent me something, or no that wasn't you, that was Joseph, but it was something that you probably have an opinion on. It's like who has the most valuable feature right now in the
Drake.
game? You think you really?
I posted that. Yeah, Drake.
You posted that, okay?
Drake or maybe
Not far. A baby second.
No.
Little Baby?
He wouldn't be second.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
his feature,
right now.
his feature is really hot.
Lil Baby's second feature. Like if you get Lil Baby in your song, it's
I was
going
thinking
on.
like a Hispanic artist.
Oh, Bad
J
Bunny?
Balvin.
Oh,
J Balvin.
Yeah, but the thing is like the thing they don't do features really.
They don't.
Like, they really don't.
They do a feature if you like OD tough, but you gotta be like.
Yeah, but if you're OD tough and you get like Unwell on a record, that record's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, but like you see, like when Lil Baby, when he like dropped Yes Indeed, like he wasn't really super known like now. Like he was like an upcoming guy.
Yeah.
You know, and then boom, Drake hopped on that shit, and then
But his stock went up.
Boom.
His stock went up.
Yeah, I would say Drake too.
Yeah, Drake got the best feature right now.
You think he's the best right now though?
Hell yeah. Drake hasn't even put out music. Someone said, Charlamagne the God said, it's not. We're not in the Drake era anymore. We're in the Lil Baby era. But I'm like,
Lil Baby's not bigger than Drake.
I was like, exactly. I'm like, that's impossible. I guess Drake doesn't have to put out music, but Drake is the most relevant person in music.
Yeah, he hasn't. He put out like a mixtape or something in the summer.
And that shit was hard.
It was hard, and it was you didn't like
What?
it? Really?
That shit was
There's some bangers
hard.
there.
Chicago.
Chicago.
War.
It did put me on.
Yeah,
to,
Warrior. I bump War at the
It
gym.
put me on to Givian.
Hot.
So.
Givian's hard. You listen to Givian?
Yeah, I listen to him. He put me on. They put me on.
They tickle my soul. Pause.
That song. It goes, I'm outside in the AMG. That song.
Kiki.
Yeah.
Like.
That song is amazing.
He got the hardest feature right now.
Yeah, he definitely does.
What music have you kind of been listening to though? Are you like a hip hop head mostly?
Yeah, I'm hip hop head, but recently I've been listening to a lot of the Queen, a lot of Queen.
Oh, like some more rock music?
Yeah, rock.
Oh, hell yeah.
Queen, a little bit of like old school. I've been listening to a little bit of Michael Jackson, but like not the mainstream shit. Like
Listen to some Al Green.
The Jacksons.
Listen to some Al Green. Some Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye is good
Some
too.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, I'm like trying to expand my music a little bit. I've been listening to a lot of R&B recently.
Definitely, I've been listening to a lot of R&B.
Yeah, R&B. Obviously, Spanish music. That's like Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that's one thing I never really got into.
I
think it's because I don't speak Spanish. But like,
I like Dominican music.
I like them both.
Oh,
Them both hit.
Yeah,
like,
they
the
both
beat just
hit.
hit. But like, I can't listen to like Bad Bunny and like J Balvin and stuff like that.
You can't. Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny's like
I
right
don't
now.
get it.
He's arguably right now. He's the biggest artist right now in the world.
He is
in the world
Kinda is.
overall.
Yeah.
like there's like the
Nah,
Weeknd.
I think J Balvin is.
Yeah, J Balvin.
I think J Balvin.
Yeah,
that dude blinks
rival
and
like
it's
the
over.
Weeknd and Drake.
Bro,
They're
It's
up there with that.
the Weeknd is. He performed at the Super Bowl.
yeah, the Weeknd too. That's another
he's
guy.
great.
That's my favorite artist.
I love
Like
him.
by the way, the Weeknd. Yeah, I love that man.
I love the Weeknd.
Shoo.
Yo, his music is
Everything
hits.
he does.
Is
Fire.
fire. Yeah, literally. Like you can say he hasn't missed. Just like
I don't think there's a Weeknd song or album I don't like.
like he's like there's a very small amount of people that you can say never miss. Like Drake, he's never missed. Like
True.
No,
Like,
Drake has missed.
he's missed. You think
Drake
he's
has
missed?
missed
Stop.
100 times. He's
Stop.
missed. Drake shoots 1,000
Stop.
shots.
And he missed none.
He missed tons.
Which
None.
ones did he miss? Alright, give me.
Like Scorpion was
What?
not like that. Scorpion was not like
It's because
that.
it's hard because the level of expectation that we hold him, but like Scorpion was it was a
I don't
masterpiece,
bump
bro.
Scorpion anymore. No, the
I
hits
bump
that came
Scorpion.
out.
Stop
the
it.
singles that came out before Scorpion were fire.
Stop it.
Non-stop. You got
8 out of
You
10. Mob Tide. Song just rolls.
Sandra's Rose, man.
No. Views is overrated too.
What?
Views is overrated
Now he's just
too.
talking.
Nah,
you know
nah,
what?
nah.
Views
On
is
that.
overrated too.
Before we get into on that end, it's that time and it's that hour. We do have to be departing soon.
All right.
As always, your host Teddy Fadizzle. If you know the for shizzle, you my nizzle. With the great Vega.
Yo, it was fun being here, yo. It was an awesome time. Talk about a lot of stuff today.
Also in the cut, as always.
Peace and loves from James. Peace and love.
On 3, pop a perk, everybody. 1, 2, 3, pop a perk.